Hi kindergarten, welcome to Miss Hirsch's Kinder Corner. We are going to do our lesson for the letter M today. So here's my picture of our lowercase m. It is two mountains. And you can see that the tree is making the line on the side of the M, and then the two mountains are making the two bumps that form the rest of the little m. So that's the same as this: tree, mountain, mountain. Do you remember what the sound is for the letter M from our song Alfardi? M for munch. And remember, munch is like chewing on something or munching on an apple. So you're kind of chewing while you're saying Here's some other words that start with the letter M. So we have a picture of a mailbox. That's what the whole picture is. Mailbox for M. There's big M and little m. This is a monkey. This is a, some people say baseball glove, but here it says baseball mitt for catching a baseball. And then we have winter mittens. Mittens. And of course, mouse. So those things all also start with the letter M. For our song for the letter M, we have some actions that we don't really need to stand for, but I will show you what they are, and if you want to stand, feel free to do our dance or our song while you're standing. So here's our letter M, right? Our first word for our song is munch. So we can go pretend you're eating something. The second word is mom. Now you might have anything that you can think of that you want to do for the word mom in the song. You might want to blow a kiss because your mom likes to give you kisses. You might want to give yourself a hug because you like mom hugs. You decide. And then the last one is monster. Give me your best monster face. Let's give it a try. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What's the sound that starts these words? Munch, mom, and monster. What's the sound? Is the sound that starts these words. Munch, mom, monster. With a ma here and a ma there, here a ma, there a ma, everywhere a ma is the sound that starts these words. Can you do them by yourself? Munch, mom, do your mom action, and monster, do your monster face. Awesome job. Let's take a look at how we make the letter M. Okay, let's get this board up here. So boys and girls, for the most part, some of us are pretty good at doing our letter M's in kindergarten. But there's one thing that is quite tricky, and that's in the little m. We'll start with our big M first. So I'm going to draw the lines. And I'm going to start at the top and go straight down. Can you put your finger in the sky? I want you to try this with me. Finger up, start at the top line. Do you remember my song? We always start our letters at the top. We always start our letters at the top, at the top, at the top, and then we go down. We always start our letters at the top. Okay, here we go. Down, and then I have to fly up. Land. Now we're going to bounce like a ball going down a slide to the dotted line. Sometimes people make their M go all the way to the bottom, but in your book, this is the way that the M's are done in your printing book. And then we're going to bounce like a ball back up to the top line. So it looks like a ziggy zag. And then you just go down. Try that again with me. Down, fly up, then go down the slide to the dotted line, go up like a bouncing ball, and go down straight. That's your capital M. Now this is what I see people doing sometimes with their little m, and this is not right. I see people just doing this. Woo, woo. That, I could kind of say that looks like a little m, but it takes up so much space that it will make your words that start with an M really big on your paper. And we're missing some important parts of this letter. So let me show you how to do it properly. We're going to start with that tree. Do you remember from our picture? There's a tree that goes straight down beside the mountains. So we start at the dotted line. Put your finger up and help me. Go down. And then I'm going to either go back up the line, almost all the way, so it kind of looks like we're doing an R or an N. And then I'm going to do my bump. So what does that look like right now? That's an N, right? But we're not done. Now, this is the tricky part. I need to drive back up the side of this mountain, okay? So you have to go slowly and carefully. I'm going back up the side of the mountain, and then I'm doing another bump. So when I'm doing my little m, I have to make sure that that bump in the middle, that those two lines are connecting, okay? Because if you do it like this, it's not much different than doing it like this. It doesn't really look neat, and it ends up making your M words look really long. And you need to make your M words look neat and tidy. So those are my little M's. Let's try the little M together one more time. Okay, so let's put our finger down, from the dotted line down, fly up or drop, almost to the top, do that bump so it looks like you're doing an N, then go back up that line. Sometimes you can just fly up, okay? And then you can put your bump from that line down too. Teachers will teach you 2 different ways to do it. It's okay to do either way, as long as you don't have an opening in between your 2 mountains. Straight up, make the second bump, and then there's your M. Before we do our standing M with our whole body, let's take a look at our rhyming poem. Let's take a look at the pictures. So we've got a pair of mittens here. We've got a mouse here. We've got some monkeys hanging from a tree. And then this is a house. A little hard to see. So here's our poem. M is for mittens. M is for mouse. M is for monkeys on my house. Did you already hear the rhyming words? If not, I'll tell you one more time what the pictures are and listen for the words that sound the same at the end. Mittens, mouse, monkeys, house. What did you hear? Mouse, house. Mouse, house. Those are the rhyming words. Do you know why they rhyme? Can you see the letters that are the same at the end? Mouse starts with an M and house starts with an H, so that's not the same. We've got O in both words, U, S, E. That's the sound ouse. So they rhyme because they both have the sound ouse in them. Yeah. Let's stand up and do the letter M with our bodies. Okay. Start at the top by your head, capital M, go straight down to the floor, and then fly up, go down the slide to the dotted line, bounce like a ball back up, and then go back down all the way to the floor. Capital M. Now little m, you have to squat, right? Because it starts at the dotted line. So we're going to squat, Start by your head. Remember not to leave that gap between your two mountains. Go down to make that tree. Go back up that line. Make your first mountain, and then it looks like you've done an N, right? Now make sure you go straight back up that mountainside and make your second mountain. That's the letter M. There we are, you guys. That's my letter M lesson for today. We will see you next time.